Welcome to Healing Qigong, this warm-up session of Open the Gates. Qigong is a gentle way to open up the body, increasing your circulation, priming your neural pathways, activating the lymphatic system, lubricating the joints and the connective tissues in the body, and loosening up tight muscles, putting you in a good frame of mind and an energetic wake-up. We'll begin and can always come back to basic stance, which is feet a little wider than shoulder distance apart, knees are slightly bent, shoulders relaxed. In practicing Qigong, we want to stay in an active state of relaxation, moving as quickly or slowly as feels good in your body, trying to remain effortless, keeping the joints soft and relaxed. They're considered to be the energetic gateways, so we want to stay relaxed, always coming back to basic stance. We'll begin with balancing the Qi. Hands come to sides, as though you're going to scoop up. Bring your hands out in front of you, palms face forward, fingertips facing up, lifting up to about center line of the chest height or higher, and then turning the palms down, slowly floating them toward the ground. As you inhale, palms face up, bringing a slight straighten to the knees, exhaling, gently floating the hands down, relaxing into state. Continuing to inhale and exhale at a level that's comfortable for you. As you breathe in, lift the hands up, arms come up. As you breathe out, palms face the ground and slowly lower down. Remember, you can always come back to this, balancing the Qi anytime during practice if you need to find rest. You just want to find balance. Begin by rotating the head with clock face circling. Imagine a clock in front of you. We'll gently rotate along the numbers of the clock face, lifting the head up and gently breathing through this practice as you slowly rotate the head through the numbers of the clock face. Turn and go counterclockwise the other way. Continuing to breathe. Rotating the neck through the numbers of the clock. Shoulder rotations. Start by alternating the shoulders, rotating back in large, smooth circles. the opposite direction. So bringing the shoulders forward, gently find a rotation in your body. Now let's bring a shrugging in. Lift up, shrug the shoulders up to your ears, tight, 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 then roll them back gently, slowly. And inhaling, shrug those shoulders, shrug them up. And then exhale, slowly, gently roll them back. One more time. And relax and release. Allow the arms to come to side. And we'll begin rotating the arms. Rotate one arm up and back, and then the other arm. Opening up the arms. Circling as comfortable as you can in your body. The other direction. Now bringing the arm back and deep behind you, and then around, staying within your comfort range, rotating the arms in the opposite direction this time. Come back to stay, come back to that base stance, arms come to side, and we're going to open up the collarbone. Do this by allowing your hands to touch the side of your thighs, and then as you inhale, open the shoulders back, roll them back, palms come to face forward. Then exhale, release. Allow the hands to come back to side. Open up, send the shoulders back, almost pinching your shoulder blades together, palms facing forward. Hold here for another breath, and then exhale. Hands come back to side, relax. And one more time, inhaling, sending those shoulders back. Almost to pinch the shoulder blades, palms face forward, and exhale, release it all, let it go. Let's bring in some wrist circles. Bring the arms out to come in front of you and begin to rotate the wrist. Begin to make the circle larger if that feels good. Send the wrists in the opposite direction. Now let's bring those hands to rest on the hips, and we're going to add in rotating the hips. Begin to find a circle rotation in your hips. Whatever feels good in your body. And we'll come around one more time, and then go the other direction. rotating the hips, let's come down to rotating the knees. Bring your hands down to your knees and begin to find a circular rotation in your knees. And dip and bend your knees as much as necessary. Rotation to the foot. You can use a chair or a wall, a piece of furniture to find balance here. And rotate the opposite direction. And come to stand on the other side, and we'll rotate the other ankle. Send your foot slightly behind you, staying on the toes, and find that rotation. Using whatever prop you need for balance. And then rotate opposite direction. And come to stand about shoulder width apart. And we're going to do some foot rocking. So gently go from heel to toe, rocking back and forth, forward and backward. And then we'll go side to side. So go left to right, finding a gentle sway, side to side. Go outer and inner, so outer edges, and then come to the inner arch, sending the legs and the feet out, and then in. In our last foot exercise, we're going to come up to our toes, and then gently drop down to the heels. So come up onto the toes, and then slowly come down to the heels. Coming back up to the toes and back down to the heels. You may find a slight vibration or shudder through your body. You allow gravity and yourself to work against each other. And coming back to stand. Balance the chi. Inhaling, bringing the arms up. And exhale, gently float back down. Add some more arms and legs by shaking like jelly. Beginning with our arms. Loosen out the arms, shake from the shoulder. Shake, shake, shake. Shake out the shoulder joint, loosening the elbow, shaking out the wrist. You may find a little flick, the fingertips, as you continue shaking from the shoulder, relaxing out the elbow, and then flicking down when you get to the fingertips. Then we'll add in a leg, so find that balance. Shake out the leg loosely from the hip joint, and then shake out the knee all the way down to the ankle and the foot. Shake, 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 shaking like jelly, loosening everything out, and then find your balance and your way over to the other side. Shaking out, beginning with the hip, shake out the hip, send it down. Shake out the knee and the ankle. Shake, shake, shake. Shake out the leg. And then come back and have a little bit of fun with your body. Shake everything out. Shake it all from the top to the bottom. Shake it out and finish up and come back to that basic stance again. Feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Core slightly engaged. Shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to come into knocking on the door of life. Allow your arms to begin to swing loosely in front and behind you, left and right, one at a time. Then slowly bring your hips in, allowing momentum to build as you move back and forth with your arms. And as they begin to knock on your body, knocking on the door of life, this opens up the governing vessel meridian. So gently as you're going back and forth, allow your hands to meet your body and gently knock on you. And slowly finish up and find rest. Now we're going to move forward and backwards. So we've opened up side to side. Now we're going to go into sparrow shaking the earth. So bring legs a little bit closer together. We're going to essentially ascend as if we're going up and in, lifting off like a bird getting ready to take off. So find a deep bend in the knees. Send the arms forward, back comes a little bit farther into a back bend. And as you bend forward, send the arms behind you, deep bend, and find that motion as you begin to come forward and backward, allowing yourself to bounce and swing as your arms come in front and behind you. Sparrow shaking the earth. Very similar to knocking on the door of life, except our hands do not contact